Heading out to Memphis, got my telly by the door. One more stop at the record store. I love to hear them sun guitars and that rockabilly grind. Nothing more American, nothing quite as fine. So if you're headed out of Memphis, don't you leave the king behind. Working pointed boots, riding Harley scoots. We dig that down to that Memphis sound. From the Mississippi down to Tupelo. Magic of the Delta, Gulf of Mexico. So if you're headed out of Memphis, get the king before you go. Yeah, if you're headed out of Memphis, get the king before you go. Wild at heart, blue suede shoe. 30 years later, still front page news. After the setting of the Aztec sun and the hanging up of his turquoise gun. So if you're headed out of Memphis, get the king before you run. Yeah, if you're headed out of Memphis, get the king before you run. Cadillacs, cool hair, girls still love it, he still takes them there. There's a lesson to be learned, baby, so unwind. There's a lesson here about making time. So if you're headed out of Memphis, don't you leave the king behind. Yeah, if you're headed out of Memphis, don't you leave the king behind. Yeah, Louisiana hayride to MTV. Nobody forgets Mr. Tennessee. His favorite sandwich was a PBB. Graceland was his castle thanks to TCP. So if you're headed out of Memphis, don't you leave the king in Tennessee. If you're headed out of Memphis, don't you leave the king in Tennessee. Well, I'm driving back to Dallas, shovel pig by the door. One more stop's at the record store. I love to hear them sun guitars and that rockabilly grind. Scotty Moore's cool, James Burton's oh so fine. So if you're headed out of Memphis, don't you leave the king behind. Yeah, if you're headed out of Memphis, don't you leave the king behind. And if you're headed out of Memphis, if it wasn't for Elvis Presley, y'all, we'd all be driving Volkswagens. To the Cadillacs and Harley Davidson.